A prominent Saudi journalist has gone missing. He was last seen in Istanbul. Angela, where do you think he's gone to?
Well, this is the question that everybody is asking. Jamal Khashoggi, he went missing on Tuesday. He went to the consulate building of Saudi Arabia in Istanbul and he never came out. He worked for the Washington Post and they too tweeted about this, saying that many hours later there's still no news from him. Well, his fiancée had accompanied him there. Apparently he was dealing with some paperwork and she said she was waiting outside and also saying that he never came out. Well, previously he'd worked as an editor-in-chief at Saudi daily newspaper Al Watan, but as we know, he was a critic of the Saudi prince, so lots of questions hanging over what happened to him. But there are conflicting reports, conflicting statements. Now, according to Reuters, a Turkish government spokesman says that he's still inside the consulate building and that negotiations are underway. But the Saudi authorities, however, are saying that he left the consulate building and that he must have disappeared. Of course, that counteracts what his fiancée says, in that she was there with him and he didn't come out of the building. Well, the hashtag, the abduction of Jamal Khashoggi, is being very widely used in support of him as everyone continues to ask the question, where has he gone, including his colleague at the Washington Post expressing concern, many people that he worked with and that knew him expressing concern, asking where he is, and also posing this question: is kidnapping, this is what he says here, obviously according to him, is kidnapping leading journalists your idea of reform? And he is asking that to the Saudi Crown Prince, who's been trying to put himself forward as a reformer. Well, the Committee to Protect Journalists has also tweeted about this, saying given the Saudi authorities' pattern of quietly detaining critical journalists, this causes for alarm. Now, Ben Hubbard from the New York Times has pointed out as well how widely known this journalist is. He said that nearly every journalist, diplomat and official who's worked on Saudi over the last 3 decades knows Jamal. So still no news, conflicting reports of what's happened to him. We'll keep you up to date on any further updates on this story.